Yeah, Brian Duncan, sales director at Reliable Power. We're one of the 58 TurnPoint brands, one of only two inside TurnPoint that specifically sell generators. Mainly speed to lead and estimate follow-up. I mean, the amount of muscle that it takes to get a human being to follow up with a customer via voicemail, phone, and text on both speed to lead and estimate follow-up is just too much work. So to be able to automate that, we were able to close that gap and make sure no matter if a human was making touches to a customer, our automated system was making touches to a customer that made it look like we were on top of it. I think that was a legacy thing. Other brands that have been in the retail space in the TurnPoint umbrella had used WinGen for connection of retail leads into the systems. I think it's WinGen kind of owns the Costco Home Depot space. So it's two ways. So if we're in a store and I have an account manager in a store and they get a lead physically from the store, they enter it into WinGen. WinGen then pushes it to the Home Depot system and pushes it to my Hatch system. So it communicates with the two systems. If the lead comes in from a store associate or from a web lead through Home Depot and it hits the Home Depot system first, WinGen pulls it and brings it into my Hatch as well, and also my service type. You get a lead in Home Depot, you get an email from Home Depot that you have a lead, and that you have to go in the system and pull the information out and call the customer. Well, WinGen gets that notification, pulls the information out, pushes it to Service Titan as a potential booking. So my call center receives it and will reach out to the customer to book it. It also dumps it into the Hatch campaign, which then automatically puts it into an audience and then starts sending it text messages and emails. So literally, if a lead enters the system within probably a minute at max, the customer is getting a text and an email from us saying, "Thank you for your inquiry. Let's go ahead and book that consultation."
So there are already like lead provider programs through Costco or Home Depot, but they're just clunky. And so this makes it seamless.
Absolutely, yeah. It imports it into the systems we need without a human being touching it, makes it visible to us without having to enter the Home Depot system, and then puts it into that automated text message as well. So Home Depot is from the get-go is always push speed to lead. Like they monitor speed to lead. Like if we send you a lead, how quick are you responding to it? Well, the fact that I have Hatch, I can tell Home Depot that I'm responding within 30 seconds. Whether I have people in the office, whether I miss an email, it's text and email and voicemail drop, they're getting it instantaneously.
So if you didn't have WinGen, you wouldn't be able to do that automatic pushing.
Yeah, those emails would go to a leads@justcallreliable.com. 5 people from the call center would be on that distribution list. We would have to make sure one of them pulled it, owned it, went into Home Depot, pulled the lead out, and then called it, and then also entered it into Service Titan as a follow-up so that we knew if we didn't get in touch with them, somebody would follow up with the customer the next day for a potential booking.
Are you able to, do you know if like since implementing WinGen, you've been able to capitalize on more of those Home Depot and Costco leads?
100%. Our booking rate is up. Yeah, 100%. I haven't pulled those figures, but it's got to be double or triple the booking rate compared to, just calling and trying to book.
How much time would you say you guys save using the Hatch and WinGen integration?
Yeah, I mean, probably what would take somebody, 8 to 10 minutes of time is done in 30 seconds. So, to pull that out of the system, go into the system, pull it out, acknowledge it, enter the information in Service Side, and then make the phone call, then type a text message, and then move on to the next one. I mean, it's probably, I would say at least 8 minutes of time that's been reduced to 30 seconds. It's already in there in a bubble in Service Titan. The CSR grabs it, clicks call, and they're making a call, and they already know what the situation. They know it's Home Depot, they know it's a generator lead, and they click a button and call the customer to book it.
What campaigns do you have in Hatch right now?
So every digital lead source, we try and put into speed to leads. Our retail, we're in about 28 Home Depots, so that's where WinGen is pulling in. So everything there. Sales and service follow-up, we're getting Hatch messages. After they do sell, it's an email and a text message from me thanking them for that, letting them know next steps to that. We're also using Hatch as a generator sale appointment confirmation and kind of what to expect on that generator consultation call. We're using that as a one-touch kind of email prior to. If an appointment cancels, we can put them into a campaign and send them a text message. We also do some nurture, some older campaigns, some older estimates from like 6+ months ago. And then we also do some cross-sell, customers that have done everything with us but buy a new generator. And then we also do referrals. 45 days after that job code was completed, start talking to a customer about referrals. Hey, thanks for your business. I know we just completed your install. Here's the referral program we're currently offering. And here's a special even that we're going to offer for the coming months. Yeah, so Hatch on follow-up is adding about 10 to 15% in close rate. So of the unsold estimates, we're capturing another 10 to 15%. Our goal is to get up to 25%, but right now 10 to 15%. So If we go out there and meet with 300 people, we sell 100 of them on the spot, that leaves 200. That means my ISR through Hatch is probably capitalizing on 20 to 25 additional sales, utilizing 90% Hatch. We've created about, in the last 4 months, probably captured 3 new installs. So you're probably talking close to just about $100,000 in 3 months on some cross sell. But once we're able to flip that the opposite side and start cross marketing to our generator customers, what we can do electrically, that's, I think, where we're going to capitalize on some additional revenue and some more appointments there. Yeah, and that personalized email too, that I know, like, I can't send an email to 300 people a month saying thanks for your business or thanks for booking an appointment. I know that everybody, they book an appointment, the next day they book it, they're going to get an email from me, say, hey, thanks so much for booking it. Here's a couple things to expect. Here's what my guy's going to do in the home. Here's who's coming to your house. Here's a quick thing about some financing we offer, and here's some price conditioning for you. So, but at least I know I got a solid appointment book because I've given them all that information. I mean, just to know that my system is reaching out to my customers and I don't have to rely upon a human being to make sure that I know it's being done. So I know it's out there. It's the message I want it to be. You know, I don't have to worry about a guy typing different messages to different people. Like, we're sending the same message to every customer. I'm able to gauge the response rate. If I make a tweak, I'm able to compare an A and B sample. You know, to understand a customer, and what I tell my ISR all the time is, hey, I'm sending this customer 12 different messages over the next 15 days. Part of your job is to understand which one they reply to, like what got their interest going, and then address it that way. So yeah, I can get them booked or sold on what I think they want.
Integrating WinGen and Hatch and Home Depot, was it an easy process?
Yeah, it's super easy. I mean, Hatch helps you set it up. Once you connect the two, it's just, you know, it's set it and forget it. It's always working in the background. So then you can tweak your messages throughout the season. So it's pretty good. The integration's working, and there's just no other issues there. I mean, to get the amount of contact I need with a customer, I'd probably need another 10 employees doing what we're doing, you know, to manually send it. I probably wouldn't be able to get in touch with as many people. Booking rate would slow down. Our speeds to lead would slow down. Ability to connect with people and also to see the history of contact we've had with that customer, I think that's key.